Hey guys, this is Ryan, and we are having another web-exclusive episode right now with a special guest, Dr. Nitin Paranjape, Microsoft's productivity specialist. Hello, sir, and welcome to MyTechIsland.
My pleasure.
Yes. So, let's start off with a very general topic, but this word is quite popular among people who love gadgets or who love the computer, but somehow they just don't know where to start. It's about productivity.
Yeah.
So tell us a little more about how Microsoft is dealing with productivity.
Yeah. As you said, productivity is a very flexible word, and many people use it in different contexts. So the one which I'm going to focus on today is productivity in the context of unstructured work. What do I mean by that? As a businessman, you have set processes. You know how to do business. You have policies, procedures, guidelines, software applications for finance, for manufacturing, for planning. But in spite of all that, every day, some of your time goes in doing unstructured work. And that happens through Office as a product. You would make presentations, you can handle mails, manage your calendar. Everyone spends 3 to 4 hours a day just doing unstructured work. But that work is never optimized. Nobody has looked at it seriously. Nobody has looked at, is there any inefficiency which I can remove? Is there any repetitive work which I can optimize? So productivity in the context of business which I'm talking about is that 3 to 4 hours a day which we spend on Office. And if you look at it seriously, there can be significant improvement very, very quickly.
When you say Microsoft Office, the general person would walk by and say, oh, Microsoft Office is probably about Word, where I type my letters, I type my school reports, or in the office I make my proposals. But that's it, I type, I change the font, I increase the size, change the color maybe, add some photos, but that's it for them, that's it. And then Excel it's a computing thing where you can make, well, to the basic person, you can type numbers in an organized way. But that's it. To the mid-level maybe, you know that you can organize your reports with numbers in a presentable manner, easy for the eye to read. But that's it. But I do know that there is more to this. And please tell us more about how all of these things can improve the productivity of a person.
Actually, Office is a very funny product. Everyone uses it, but very rarely do you see everyone using it fully. We learnt it during college days and maybe early part of your career. We found some method of getting the work done, and most of us assume that that method is the best one. Unfortunately, Microsoft has been adding more and more features to the product. So what was the best way of doing the same activity in 95 may be the worst way of doing it today, because technology has improved. And as you said, people think, what is there to know in Office? I already know it because my work is happening. Which is a good thought, but that leads to a very dangerous thought, which says what I don't know, I don't need. And that thought has inculcated itself in people's minds over many years now. So they have stopped looking at what the product has. They just work in their comfort zone and assume they are efficient, and that cannot be true. So once you start looking at it seriously, you will realize that there is huge amount of improvement possible. To give you one example, let's not worry about time saving efficiency first. All of us use Excel, put some formulas, as you said, make some reports, and then take decisions. Those decisions could be planning, forecasting, all sorts of decisions. Now, do you know that many of those formulas may be showing you wrong results?
How?
Nobody would believe that if I just tell you.
Because,
but
I put in numbers, I put in the formula.
Exactly.
And that's it.
So I'm not saying Excel is not capable of calculating mathematical results. Obviously, it knows it well. But due to an operational problem, formulas may be showing you wrong results, and that's a huge risk for any business of any size. And probably I will show you a video later which actually shows you, demonstrates how important that risk is and how Excel helps you in increasing accuracy of your decision making. Now this is something which hardly anybody knows, but once you see the video, you'll realize everyone should know this.
I can't wait to see it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show the video first so people can see what you're talking about.
Sure.
Check this video out, guys.
Excel files contain data and formulas. These can become very complex very quickly. When more data is added, formulas need to be updated manually. The problem is, every user may not know which formulas are to be updated. A formula which is not updated displays wrong or outdated results. Other users may believe this result and take a decision, but that decision would be wrong. This is a big operational risk for every user of Excel worldwide. In fact, Excel is trying to warn you by showing a green mark in such outdated cells. You need to click there and take the appropriate action. The error shown is formula omits adjacent cells, and you can ask Excel to update the formula appropriately. But how do you find out all the error containing cells in a file and correct them? You can do that by choosing formulas and error checking. After all errors are handled, this message shows that there are no more any errors in that sheet. This process must be repeated for all the sheets. But this is a reactive, time-consuming process. You can ask Excel to proactively and automatically update all formulas by converting blocks of raw data to table. Just select the range, choose Insert Table, and click OK. Each column must have a heading, and there are few rules to follow. There can't be blank headings, duplicate headings, merged cells, or formulas in the headings. Now the data is auto-formatted, but that is not the main benefit. This table now gets miraculous powers. If you now add more data, all dependent formulas are automatically updated across all sheets. It will update across link files as well if the files are open. This method not only saves time but increases accuracy of decision making and interpretation. This is so important that you must use it as a mandatory best practice for every Excel sheet. There are more advantages of converting data to table. A formula, when added in a column next to the data, is copied automatically to all rows, saving you lots of time. When you scroll down, it shows the column headings automatically. This eliminates the need for splitting and freezing panes. When more data is added to the table, formulas are filled automatically. All tables get a name which can be changed. This name can then be used in formulas referring to the table. This simplifies typing of formulas for large data ranges and increases accuracy. In short, always use tables.